The three-row, all-electric, massive SUV is the new 2024 Kia EV9. There are 3 rows of electrics from Tesla, Mercedes, and Rivian, but will regular buyers with regular checkbooks care? But this will be the first. And it looks fantastic. So we'll have to wait a little longer to find out how much the Kia EV9 will cost, its power and range figures, but take a look at the latest and exclusive first car in Seoul to see what aspects of the stunning EV9 concept will make it to production from 2021. Gave an idea. The EV9 concept, which wowed audiences in November 2021, did so with its massive presence, triangular-shaped wheels and rear-hinged bus doors. To set expectations right off the bat, the Ram doors won't make it to production. But has everything else from the concept made it? For starters, despite the lack of a traditional grille, the front fascia is still somehow recognizably Kia. S-shaped headlamp clusters cut into either side of the EV9's face in a series of visually interesting three-dimensional, square-shaped lighting elements are arranged in a pattern. The whole lighting scheme changes depending on the decoration. In profile, the EV9 is most commanding. Riding on a stretched version of Hyundai Motor Group's EGMP dedicated EV platform, the EV9 is upright, boxy and striking, its low waistline, sharp edges and clean lines are eye-catching. Blackened pillars, which give the side windows and windshield a curved look, add to the design's restraint and neatness. A 20-inch version of the triangle-shaped wheels seen on the concept will be available. At the back, the Constellation lighting theme continues with vertically oriented taillights and 3D elements that beg you to lean in and take a closer look. To give you a sense of its size, the EV9 is slightly longer and wider than the Kia Telluride. Rather than an elongated steering wheel, the EV9 will sport a conventional steering wheel and the dashboard is tighter, complete with actual HVAC vents and a glove box. Jochen Payson, Kia's vice president of interior design, said the headliners retain the mesh structure for a more airy feel. From the driver's seat, the EV9 offers a clear view of what's ahead and all controls are easy to read and reach. If you've looked at the newest Telluride, the very long single panel that houses both the driver information cluster and the main infotainment touchscreen should be a familiar sight. Below that are a set of menu buttons that respond with haptic feedback, and below that are physical climate control switches and a volume rocker. The model we looked at featured second-row captain's chairs, as comfortable as you'd expect, but these have an extra trick up their sleeve: they rotate 180 degrees to view the third row. Interestingly, and perhaps disappointing to some, the EV9 will have 2 third-row seats instead of 3, but they're roomy, so those passengers won't feel too cramped, and thanks to the electric platform's flat floor, your knees are, like in the third row of a Telluride or Kia Sorento. He was not raised as if he was walking. Cargo space is a decent size, even with the third row upright. There's no skin on the EV9. For several years, Kia has quietly captured increasing market share by designing stylish and affordable cars that punch above their weight. The Carnival, Sorento, Sportage, Telluride, Stinger and EV6 all offer attractive alternatives to Honda, Toyota and Subaru vehicles. Nevertheless, Kia has generally played the role of a follower rather than a leader. It improved on existing ideas, amazingly so, but never really took off on its own. The EV9 could very well change that when it launches. Kia is certainly leading the way in bringing the first 3-row EV that is both stylish and reasonably priced.